I'm very sorry, I was talking about debt, but I keep getting adverts interrupting my when I'm trying to make a film, I keep getting adverts, so I'll be very quickly if I can. Everybody has to buy all their presents and stuff on the computer, don't they? So obviously, if you've got a computer and you're buying presents, you're going to have to use a credit card, aren't you? And obviously, you're probably going to spend a hell of a lot more money than you actually have with credit cards, aren't you? So basically, after this coronavirus, billions of people on this planet are going to be up to their fucking necks in debt, aren't we? Me too, obviously. I too am going to be up to my neck in debt in the new year because of these having to use a Visa card, a credit card, to basically buy all my Christmas gifts. And like everybody in the entire world, basically everybody in the entire world has to buy all their Christmas presents on the computer, don't we? Because of the coronavirus and all this shit. So obviously people have spent a fucking fortune this year, especially on credit cards to buy gifts for their family and etc. etc. So obviously next year, in the new year in 2021, billions and billions and billions and billions of people in this world are going to be up to their fucking neck in debt on credit cards and loans, aren't they? Because they've had to get credit cards to pay for their Christmas presents and stuff. But you can't afford to repay the credit card, can you? By the time you repay the credit card, you've doubled it, you know. You're never going to be able to repay a credit card because every time, think about it, every time you get a credit card, you have to pay the credit card off. You keep having to pay the credit card off in installments, don't you? So when you have to pay the credit card off in installments, you've got like 40 or 50 quid less in your wage than you would have without a credit card. If you earn £500, well, I don't know, I don't earn that much, I only earn about 400 something, postman. If you only earn £400 and you've got to pay 50, let's say £100, well, 50 quid a month to pay off your credit card, then you only have 450 quid. You know, so you've already lost half, 1/8 of your wages. You know, once I've paid my bills, I mean, I'll pay what, well, I'll come to all that later when I've got more time on the camera, but it's Christmas time. But everybody is up to their necks in debt, I reckon, imaginally, now in 2020. What I'd like to do after this virus is throw away all the credit cards and clear all the debts straight away. I wouldn't throw away the credit cards, but I would clear all the debts straight away. All the credit card and loans and stuff, because it's crap, isn't it? If I had the power, I'd do that. Because it's ridiculous, isn't it? Because you have to buy stuff on credit now, because you can't go shopping, really. You can't really go shopping to Hamleys or whatever and buy presents for your family or whatever. You can't really go shopping now because of the virus. It's very hard. You've got to wear masks and all that. So most people are spending a fortune on fucking credit cards to buy presents for their family. But then what's going to happen in the new year is you look at your credit card bill. In fact, I get my credit card bill through tomorrow. That's what pisses me off. I always get my credit card bill on Christmas Eve. Think, oh fuck it, 500 quid. Bang. Shit. Do I really spend that much? Yes, obviously. And then you've got to spend the next 6 months paying it back, and it's going to go on forever like this, isn't it? Because the more credit you have, the more you have to pay back, don't you? The more credit you get on the credit cards, the more you have to pay back. Higher the credit, higher the debt, higher the more money you've got to pay. So you're always going to have a lot less money in your wages if you've got to pay off your credit card all the time. Because, you know, like you have 50 quid a week, 50 quid a month, say you pay off, 50 quid a week I pay off on my credit card, but I only earn 400, so that's 350 quid. And